us a little bit more.
We in America are facing a very serious problem, something that not only affects us as adults, but affects our children and the future of our nation. According to Hal Arkowitz and Scott O. Lilienfeld in their article, The Effect of Our Surroundings on Body Weight, 2/3 of American adults and 1/3 of children are overweight or obese, which is defined as extremely overweight. According to the latest surveys from 1960 to 2002, the population of overweight and obese adults increased by roughly 50%, while the corresponding increase for children was 300. Compounding the issue, obesity rates in other countries are rapidly catching up to the United States. Through personal experience and research, I hope to help guide you in helping your children become avoiding a statistic. By family and healthcare provider intervention and support, our children can learn to be healthier and avoid the habits that will increase their obesity. We'll be covering the following information during this presentation. What are the causes and consequences of childhood obesity? What is our role as parents? And what as parents can we do to help our children have a healthier lifestyle overall? To understand the scope of the obesity epidemic, we need to understand the yearly growth rate has been staggering for obese children. By 2030, they estimate the numbers will have doubled. From 1960 to 2002, those numbers grew by 300%. If this trend continues, almost 90% of adults by 2030 will be obese. Obesity contributes to several serious healthcare issues. One out of every 6 healthcare dollars is spent on health and weight-related issues, such as high blood pressure and diabetes. According to NHANES, the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, groups that are more affected by childhood obesity are Hispanics, African Americans, and Native Americans. African Americans are at 51%, and Hispanics are at 21%. Doctors determine what's obese by the Body Mass Index, or BMI. You can do it in kilograms or in pounds. We're going to use the pound formula because that's what we use. It's going to be your weight in pounds times 703. Divided by your height inches squared. What they do is they take this and they determine where on the scale, according to age and gender, your child fits. You use this. This is how they have it. And what they do is this is the scale. Your child needs to be under 23%. Anything over 23% on that scale is considered obese. It should be measured, like I said, starting at age 2. And if your doctor does not do it, feel free to ask them. Just, is my child overweight, if you're concerned at all. Common causes of the childhood obesity include food choices and eating patterns, which, sad to say, are often role modeled by their parents. What they need to do is have a little bit better healthy choices. They need to have, there's minimal activity and complete inactivity, according to the charts, for obese children. There are several negative consequences which are physical. Diabetes, as we've already mentioned, hypertension, high HDL cholesterol, and low LDL cholesterol. Sleep apnea and asthma are also prevalent in overweight and obese children. It can also start an early puberty, which can include severe skin conditions, more acne, that kind of thing. Obvious problems such as orthopedic problems and impaired balance occur as well. There are also negative psychological consequences. These are a little harder to see in your children. They include low body image, low self-esteem, depression, anxiety, and can cause eating disorders such as anorexia and bulimia. What can we do to help? Basically, healthcare professionals are there for us to use as a resource. What we need to do is have them assess the child on a regular basis, and we need to encourage healthy family meals. This is for all of us, not just the children. It's not, I'm going to give you broccoli and green beans and I'm going to eat the junk food. We need to do it as a family so that they don't feel singled out, which would contribute again to their low self-esteem. We need to limit TV, computer, and video game time. Encourage physical activity, even if it's something as simple as going for a walk around the block. We need to make sure and conduct yearly BMI checkups with our physician. Prevention Plus for children is the higher percentage category, the ones that haven't had regular help with the regular prevention plans. This is a little stricter. You have to have 5 fruits and vegetables a day. You limit your screen time to 2 hours a day. And you absolutely have to have 1 or 2 hours of physical activity. Structured weight management is a third prevention plan. It's also more strict. It includes structured meal plans and written exercise plans. Comprehensive multidisciplinary intervention includes visits with a personal trainer. Territory care intervention is a last resort. It can include meal replacement, medication, and surgery. Please contact your healthcare provider, stay with them, cooperate, have a healthier diet. If you'll have any questions, there are more support groups and several resources. I want to thank y'all all for coming, and I want to stress again, obesity is a national problem. And if we don't correct it in our children, they're going to have the problem as adults. So please, thank you again for coming and for all your attention.